All right, so what you saw here was my Benchmade 940. This knife has grown to be my absolute favorite out of all my knives in the collection. It stays in my pocket the most, I'm the most consistent with it, and it does everything that it needs to, even compared to my big knives and my small knives that I have. So this knife has been around since the year 2000. It is just a legendary knife. I just really love the uniqueness of it. It's thin, it's lightweight, it's strong, it's also robust for its size in my opinion. You have the blade grind on here is a flat grind, which I really like. Some people complain that it's not slicey enough. I have no issue with that. I would rather trade off, to have a more robust blade rather than to have it be slicey. Another thing I really like about it is the reverse tanto style. I think it's unique, it looks good, and it also is nice for kind of, torquing on stuff, and I feel like I'm never gonna break the tip. I know it's not meant for that, but it does work pretty well for it. Another cool thing about it, you saw earlier in the video, is you have these purple scales on the knife. I think that is just super unique. It's that pop of color, and it goes well with the green. Another thing with this knife is that it's really lightweight and thin. So when this is in my pocket, I don't even know it's there. I keep this on the right side of my pocket where my phone is. So when I'm grabbing my phone in and out every day, I don't even notice it's there. This knife can do a lot of tasks like I mentioned earlier. I've used it for a lot of outdoor stuff, camping, for my fire starter, or the flint stick you saw earlier. I've used it for like tactical stuff, if you want to say that, more or less. It's just such a go-to all-around knife for whatever I need it to do. I've even used the end as like a little pummel or hammer if I need to get stuff in, which is nice. So I've never had an issue with that. What's another thing about this knife? The axis lock is crazy smooth. I mean, this thing is just the smoothest knife I have. The action on it is amazing. It's fun to fidget with. It works every time. I feel like no matter how dirty I get it or how I treat this thing, I've had it in the water, in mud and sand, in dry climates, and it just works every time. So that is a huge plus to this. It's very reliable. Let's see what else I like about this knife. Another thing too is how this edge, it just goes straight for a long time and then it kind of curves off at the end. I personally am a huge fan of that. I like having straight edge knives, and I like that the end of it is curved, so I do have that kind of slicing stuff for opening packages, and it's at that perfect angle, especially when I'm kind of cutting fish in line or doing more like fine-tuned stuff. I think that feature is absolutely amazing. That's about it. I mean, it's just really simple. It's got the aluminum scales, so it does have a little bit of weight to it, which I like, giving it more of a premium feel. But I do think that this knife actually lives up to the hype a lot. I have no complaints about it. I hope to carry it for a long time and just to really put it through the ringer and see what it is capable of throughout the years. But here is my kind of review on the Benchmade 940. So would love to read your guys' comments or see what you guys think about this knife.